Sold sign, baby. AR Homes, Arthur Rutenberg. We're at the Meadows at Weddington. I'm with my broker partner, Rod Kimberley, who down in Florida had his own franchise. By the way, here's lot 12 on this cul-de-sac. Had his own franchise for Arthur Rutenberg. And you built how many custom homes?
About 360.
Wow. Well, we're thrilled to have you on the team. We're specializing with you in the $1 to $3 million custom build and, resale if we can't find them that. But glad to have you on the team. We're going to drive by that Rutenberg model. But before we do that, let's go down and see if there are any lots that catch our attention here on Verbena Court. Wow. So what's your take of Rutenberg as local operation here?
Recognized as very high class, very customer oriented, great designs.
Like that one, that's an AR Homes.
And all the plans have the same design philosophy behind them, with ratios of space and the back of the house being virtually all glass.
Now what does that mean, ratios of space?
The kitchen will have a certain percentage of room relative to the rest of the house. The family room, there is no bedroom that you will be able to see the bed from the main living areas. They all wall off for privacy. There's a number of things that they do, and the design. What's unique about Rutenberg Homes is the ladies in the interior design department have a major role in the design and layout of the house.
Right.
The way artwork lays, traffic patterns, traffic flows, the right amount of glass as it relates to the total percentage of wall space in the house.
And so this one looks like this is a lot. Now somebody may have bought a lot or two, like that first one, maybe this one, and just holding on to it to build on. This has been an interesting neighborhood because Arcadia looked like they were going to take the neighborhood. Now that one, looking down, maybe that's, what do you think? Is that buildable for sure, right?
I think the lower part, yeah, I see some stakes for boundary markers out there.
It's lot 19.
Yeah.
And very likely owned by somebody. And
there's a nice lake down beyond.
Yeah, somebody, do you think maybe this lot was built up, or was it naturally that way?
These have all been built up.
Yeah. So again, guys, if you're a subscriber to my channel, you know when I'm get ready to say, I really mean it. Lot 17 is sold right here, and AR Homes again. But having a guy like Rod Kimberley to be your buyer agent, that is money. And here's why. Any real estate agent can sell you that one's sold. Any real estate agent can sell you a lot, then walk away from it. But what we want to do is help you buy not just a lot, but we want to help you in the whole lot and build process. And here's their model, by the way, the Rutenberg. What do you bring to the table on that, Rod?
Well, I would want to become a team member for the husband and wife of the family and be their advocate throughout the entire process. Their eyes, their ears on the ground, checking on the progress of construction, noting any situations that come along. There's a major backup right now with all the ships out to sea with building supplies in it, and I can be
it's communication, really, isn't
communication,
it?
Yes.
This is that Arcadia home, another great local custom builder. I was in that home just after it was built a few years back. And I thought Arcadia was going to have this neighborhood. Then it looked like AR Homes, Arthur Rutenberg is dominating, and you know their process. Here's something you said when you were building on the Atlantic, on the Palm Coast down there in Florida, that if a tornado came through, or hurricane, you went down and checked the job site first thing the next morning.
Yeah, the very next day.
Makes people feel good. Yeah. And what's that thing you call that thing?
It's called a porte-cochere. And you can see it's probably an office or a guest suite.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yep.
Well, I laugh when I ask you that question because that's going to be our little running joke, I think. I'm always going to ask you that. Beautiful home. What do you notice about this? This is stucco.
This is all stucco. Those are probably 12 to 14, 12 pitch roofs. Something obviously we didn't do in Florida. Again, there's another porte-cochere.
Now, why didn't you do that in Florida?
Because of our hurricane winds. We had to build all of our homes to withstand 140 mile an hour winds.
Wow.
And that roof line is going to be a parachute.
Wow. Yeah. Well, you like most people our age, and you and I are about the same age, chasing grandkids, right? So
Right.
You're in a whole different stage of your life, and you're kind of like a father, grandfatherly type in terms of, I bet you could really help somebody from that sort of frame of mind to help them oversee their project.
Well, to have somebody walk out, check the job box to see if all the inspections are done, and if there's questions about did my doors show up or did the windows show up, and is there any damage?
About 5 sold.
Yep.
AR Homes.
Yep.
Well, I don't know how
Have they started hanging the drywall, and did the insulation get done properly before they started drywall? And this is just one more way, going back to your point of having eyes and ears to the ground and being able to communicate effectively and weekly with our client.
Well, you're going to get a lot of care, and I think you're going to be working really, really hard to get all that done. And I think it'll be amazing that you can get all that done, showing that level of care. So here we're back on the cul-de-sac. These are all recently built. This is a fabulous area. And you and I are headed today also over to a high-end production neighborhood in Weddington called the Falls at Weddington. But this is straight custom builders. We've seen like 3 or 4 custom builders already, including Rutenberg. In a neighborhood like this, like Cheval, we've been looking at Cheval in Mint Hill, the equestrian neighborhood. Several different builders can build there. How are you going to help people find not only a lot, but select the correct builder?
I'm going to sit down and spend some time talking about their needs, what their priorities are, and try to match up chemistry-wise a particular builder, so that because in this whole process, you're virtually getting married for the next year and a half.
Yeah. And
we want to make sure that the communication is open, and everybody has the same goal in mind.
Yeah.
And we want to be able to obviously set an expectation for the client and then exceed it at the end of the process.
What's a good phone number if they wanted to build a $1 to $3 million custom luxury home in the greater Charlotte area, Rod?
980-446-6364. And again, that's 980-446-6364.
Well, they can also head over to the webpage that you have on my site, because we're broker partners, and that's rodkimberley.com. Spell that for them.
Kimberley. Kimberley.
rodkimberley.com, guys. That'll take you onto Rod's page. You can see a video of him there, kind of explaining his philosophy of care in the home building process. All right, guys, if I've helped you today, and we've helped you here at the Meadows at Weddington, primarily dominated right now by AR Homes. There's another one of theirs. And again, Rod Kimberley was an AR Homes builder in Florida. He knows his stuff. Give us a call and hit that subscribe button and check him out over at rodkimberley with an LEY.com. See you in the next video.